Hello everyone, it's Korea and I'm back with another video. Today I will be unboxing my new tarot deck, my Barbara Walker Tarot in a tin. It just arrived today and I'm so excited to open it up and see the cards and the beautiful details. It's comparable in size to the Morgan Greer tarot deck in a tin, if you are familiar with that. So let's get started. Barbara Walker Tarot. The back has the Chariot. Sorry about that light. Overhead is my light in my kitchen. But anywho, excuse me, I'm doing this with one hand. I'm wrapped up in a blanket. It's cold. Let me take this out. It comes with a little booklet, of course. Looks like your standard booklet. Looks like it has a lot more details about the card versus, you know, other booklets. Like the Morgan Greer only has like a line for upright and the reverse. So let's take this out. I am doing this with one hand. Let me set the phone down just a second. You see I'm black as I take the plastic off. All right. And they are smooth, as I would expect a new deck to be. And I'm guessing this is just, the cards, and you know, it's the Barbara Walker tarot deck with two triangles, some information about the author Barbara Walker, and I believe this is a remake of the deck, if I am not mistaken. Some information about the author. Then we have the full card. Classic full illustration with the man about to fall over a cliff with his belongings and his trusty companion, the dog. Then we have the Magician. And looking at the illustrations from online, I thought this was a female, but obviously it's a male with a cool hat on, look like a witch's hat. Then we have, this deck calls her, so slippery and new. They call her the Papist. I've never heard of anything called a Papist before. But this is obviously, is this the Empress or is the High Priestess? Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, this is the Empress. She looks like a princess. Some cool cobwebs overhead. Okay, so I guess that's not the Empress because this is the Empress. So we have something called the Papist. Then we have the Empress. The Emperor. Okay, we have the Pope, which is this, would this be the Hierophant? All right, yeah, so they call the Hierophant the Pope in this deck. Interesting. We have the Lovers, and how cool, it looks like they're getting married, and you have Cupid shooting his arrow over the couple with somebody blessing the union. What a very cool illustrated card. Then we have the Chariot, which we've seen on the back of the tin. And I love how these illustrations look like, you know, princes and princesses in a kingdom. It looks like he's leaving the castle. So I'm into princes and princesses and kings and queens, so I like that. We have the Justice card. This is gorgeous. This looks like the third eye, you know, from my point of view. And I love how she is wearing a beautiful white dress. Of course, she is holding her scales, and they are already balanced. Very cool. We have the Hermit card. He has some snakes curling his staff. And of course, in famous hermit illustration, he is carrying his lantern, igniting and illuminating his path forward. And it's interesting because he is surrounded by darkness. Have the Wheel of Fortune card. That is beautiful. I love snowy scenes. I just don't like being in the snow. I hate the cold weather. But this is an interesting Wheel of Fortune card. I have the Strength card, and here we have another character with, looks like a witch's hat. And I don't know what kind of bird you would call that. I don't know if that's a dodo or what, but that's interesting because the tree has no branches. I mean, not has branches, but it doesn't have any leaves. So that's different. We have the Hanged Man, and in addition to him hanging, we have 2 bunches of grapes, and we have 2 towers in the background here. We have the Death card with a skeleton, and it's a whole bunch of heads on the ground. This is going to be a cool deck to get to know and come up with my own interpretations to. I love getting new decks because each deck offers something new. We have the Temperance card. Beautiful. Of course, she is tempering her liquid here with her angel wings in famous temperance fashion. We have the Devil card. Looks like they like the use of the triangles and the letter A, and I don't know what symbol that is. If you know, leave a comment below, but I'm gonna look it up. All right, so this is the tower, but here they call it the House of God. Of course, it's being hit by a thunderbolt with the 2 people falling. All right, we have the Star card. Just like the Morgan Greer deck, the Star card illustration, they are naked by a stream of water with the star illuminated in the sky. I like how old-fashioned these illustrations are. All right, we have the Moon card. We got the crab representing Cancer, because Moon does represent Cancer, with the 2 dogs howling. It's interesting that they have these added. Okay, we have the Sun card. Usually when I see the Sun card, it invokes happiness and positivity. This isn't the most happiest Sun card I've ever seen, but you know, of course it has the Sun card here, but it's interesting because they have this wall blocking the 2 children here. All right, have Judgment. Nice perky boobs here. Okie doke. We have the World card, and is that a bush? Okay, she has a bush. We have the typical circle with the different zodiac signs represented. Of course, we have Leo and Taurus. I believe that represents I don't know what these two are going to represent. Gotta get to know the deck though. All right. Getting into minor arcana, we have the cups. And I love that it's a mermaid here and that there's a heart on the wheel. And that there is a wheel offering different cups. That is pretty cool. Oh, we have the Two of Cups. I love it. How beautiful and how romantic. And I'm noticing here that they have different adjectives to describe the card. So first we go from love to romance, then to grace with the Three of Cups. This is a cool Three of Cups card with the three women enjoying a celebration here. We have the Four of Cups. Interesting. Beautiful. We have the Five of Cups. Okay. Regret. We have the Six of Cups. Very interesting. Loving the illustration here. Very artistic. We have the Seven of Cups. Adjective is dream here. I'm loving the colors in the sky. Wow, I'm thinking that was a tree. That's a hand. Very cool. Very lucid dream ish. Have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Like how the Eight of Cups is going into this pond here with a woman being represented as a tree. That is different. Have the Nine of Cups. This is another beautiful card symbolizing happiness. Of course, the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. The Ten of Cups. She's saying, look here. Let's go to this castle and get our salvation. Very interesting Ten of Cups card. Just like the Sun card, though, I've seen happier Ten of Cup cards versus this one. When I see, you know, the Sun card or the Ten of Cups, I want to be illuminated with love and happiness. And this doesn't really invoke that. That just, you know, gives the interpretation that this is a happy couple with a happy home life in front of them. This deck calls her the Princess of Cups instead of the Page of Cups. Kind of dark. Then we also have the Prince of Cups. Weird. With this ghost figure. Okay, Galahad. I don't know what that means either. Then we have the Queen of Cups. What an icy queen. I guess she's supposed to be virginal. Holding herself back. Okay. But that's cool. I like how the cutout of the cave is a heart. That's pretty. We have the King of Cups. Interesting that he's a lot larger than the sailboat coming to him. That is very interesting. Trying to keep those cards straight. All right, now we're getting into the wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Adjective is power. We have some sort of dragon-like creature coming out of some hot lava offering this wand. That's different. Then we have the Two of Wands. Is that two different people here? A woman? It's a woman in the water, but a man looking into the reflection. Okay. We have the Three of Wands. Again, we have that triangle up top. Four of Wands. Success. Okay. All my favorite cards are not illustrated as beautifully as I would like. This is another one of my favorite cards. Yeah, but it's okay. The Five of Wands look like they are going to sacrifice this man. Okay, impasse. Have the Six of Wands. The Seven of Wands. I like this moon symbol being hung above the man here who has this triangle necklace. It's going to be interesting getting to know this deck, reading with this deck. I think this will be one of my tougher decks to read just because it's just so weird and different for me. I have the Eight of Wands. I like the flying horse. Would that be called a Pegasus? And he's falling off of the flying horse or Pegasus. Okay. Have the Nine of Wands. Okay, he looks like he is locked up and he is about to set himself free or shank somebody. One of the two. Okay. Ten of Wands. Okay. Very interesting. The Princess of Wands. Okay, it gets weirder. Why is her vagina a mouth? Like, okay. Even though it's weird, I like this card. We have the Prince of Wands. Golly, he's scarier than the Devil card. I mean, doesn't this look like this would be the Devil card? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands. Large snake or anaconda. The King of Wands. What is the crow telling this King of Wands whose crown is about to be placed upon his head? Okie dokie. We have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, with the pentagram and another snake coming out between the legs. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. Different, I like it. Got the peace symbols here too. Okay, like it. We have the Three of Pentacles. I really love all the symbolism in the back and on the thing that they're writing on. Cool. Have the Four of Pentacles. Okie dokie. Alright. Doesn't really look like a place you would want to call home. They have built a fortress and they are closing themselves off, which is usually indicative of the Four of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. This is another typical card where they wanted to keep the typical fashion of, you know, the church and showing people who are homeless or stricken by poverty. Here, I like it. It does depict hardship. I like that. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. I mean, but look how awesome his shoes are. Like, remember when these were in fashion? The Eight of Pentacles. With no pentacles in sight. The Nine of Pentacles. And she is pregnant. I like it. We have the Ten of Pentacles. It's interesting that the Pentacles, I guess, is being represented by the stars here. What's that going to mean with the line? Namu. What the hell does that mean? We have the Princess of Pentacles. She looks like she is doing some witchcraft. Okay, the Prince of Pentacles has the devil coming into his window. And he's like, not today, Satan. Not today. That's Merlin. The Queen of Pentacles is fat as hell. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Weird. I can't wait to read the book. I hope the author included something to where it shows what her vision was, because this is weird. We have the King of Pentacles, Bow. I think that person is in the Bible. All right, getting into the swords, we have the Ace of Swords. Doom. Damn, why I gotta be Doom with the Ace of Swords? All right, another typical card. We have the Two of Swords with the person blindfolded and them holding the swords up and across, signifying that they need to make a decision and to go within for that decision. We have the Three of Swords, which typically means heartbreak or sorrow. I like how they have this window showing a path to, happier times. I like that. We have the Four of Swords. That is a cute black dress, but not such a cute face. I mean, is that a man? School man wearing a dress. Okay. We have the Five of Swords. What is that man doing in the tree? That's what you have to ask yourself when you read with these cards. What is that man doing in the tree? We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to really have to get to know these cards. Seven of Swords. More symbols in the back. I'm liking the cat. People who are interested in Wicca, I think, would really gravitate towards these cards. We have the Eight of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, she's about to get sacrificed too. Looks like the tree is like, I got your back if something goes down. Like, what is going on? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, he's in the moment of being sacrificed. People are being sacrificed in this deck, y'all. We have the Princess of Swords riding the horse of death. We have the Prince of Swords. What? Oh my gosh. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, this has got to be the weirdest card in the deck. That's why it's like the second to last cards. What is going on? Okay, yeah, this deck is crazy as hell. I was not expecting this. And then we have the King of Swords. He has the infinity symbol. Look like he's going to sacrifice this ox or whatever this is. Alright, so what a different deck. Let me know if you have this deck and how is it reading with it. Or if you would be interested in obtaining this deck. Let me know your thoughts down below. I don't know. I'm really going to have to get to know this deck. I'm not it's probably not going to be one of my favorites. But it's cool. I mean, it's different, I guess. But let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And give this video a like if you wanted to see what this deck was about and I could help you out in any way. And I'll see you guys in the next one.